2026 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro is more than an upgrade. It represents a watershed moment for the midsize off-road truck segment. For years, Tacoma has carried the reputation of reliability, durability, and ruggedness, but also criticism for lacking serious modern power, comfort, and trail-ready features straight from the factory. With the 2026 TRD Pro, Toyota seems to have answered those criticisms in a big way. After extensive testing, expert reviews, and hands-on experience, here's what makes the 2026 Tacoma TRD Pro feel like the real deal off-road truck, and where it still has room for improvement. What's new and why it matters? iForce Max Hybrid Powertrain. At the heart of the 2026 TRD Pro is a 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine paired with an electric motor, Toyota's iForce Max system. Together, they generate 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, giving the Tacoma a serious bump in low-end grunt for crawling, hill starts, and demanding off-road conditions. Experts say this powertrain delivers far better torque delivery off the line, while still maintaining decent towing capacity, up to 6,000 pounds, and substantial payloads. Chassis and suspension overhaul. The new Tacoma sits upon Toyota's TNGA-F platform, shared with Tundra and Sequoia, which brings in more structural rigidity via high-strength steel, better welds, and increased cross-member support. For TRD Pro specifically, Fox QS3 adjustable internal bypass shocks with remote reservoirs, red-forged aluminum front-upper control arms, underbody skid plates, locking rear differential, wider stance and lifted height, about 2 inches in front, 1.5 inches in the rear relative to base Tacoma trims, to help with ground clearance and obstacle passage. Modern tech and comfort. The interior and in-cab experience have undergone major upgrades. TRD Pro gets IsoDynamic performance front seats that use air-over-oil dampers to reduce jostling from trail terrain, better visibility, a higher roofline, and more comfortable entry-exit. The infotainment and driver display systems were also vastly improved. Larger screens, up to 14-inch center touchscreen, 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and higher trims, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, modern driver assist features, and a trail-focused multi-terrain monitor for seeing obstacles front, side, and rear. What experts love. 1. Off-road prowess. The TRD Pro can go places many stock midsize trucks can't. With the locking rear diff, crawl control, multi-terrain select, now functional in both 4-wheel high and 4-wheel low, and downhill assist, it feels very purpose-built. The adjustable Fox shocks allow compression damping to be tuned to terrain. 2. Power and towing. That hybrid powertrain gives both instant low RPM torque, which is very useful off-road, and adequate highway performance. Experts note that acceleration, merging, climbing grades all much improved. Towing rating is strong for its class. While not the most in the midsize field, it's very competitive. 3. Refined cabin and drive quality. Compared to older Tacomas, there's a big jump in how comfortable and usable the interior is. Controls are more thoughtful, visibility is better, seats are more supportive, ride over broken pavement is more tolerable, especially on limited or trims with adaptive or upgraded suspensions. 4. Feature-rich from the factory. Many features off-road enthusiasts would have added post-purchase are now standard or available. Aux switches, skid plates, recovery hooks, full 4-wheel-wooded, multiple drive modes, etc. This decreases the gap between a stock truck and a trail rig, the trade-offs, and what still could be better. Fuel economy. While the hybrid helps, Tacoma TRD Pro is still heavy, carries aggressive tires, lifts, and other off-road weight. Experts report city highway MPG around 22-24 mpg for combined usage, or slightly less for more extreme off-road behavior. It's better than the old V6 in certain respects, but you won't mistake it for an eco-superhero. Cost and value. With the upgrades come a steep price. The TRD Pro is the most expensive Tacoma trim by a large margin. Some experts question whether all buyers need the Pro's features, especially if many off-road features are rarely used. If you primarily drive on pavement and occasionally do trails, a lower trim with upgrades might give better value. Bed length and practicality. The TRD Pro is only offered with the 5-foot short bed. For those who load gear, haul long items, or want maximum bed utility, that can be limiting. And while payload is very good, it doesn't match full-size pickups. Ride harshness off-road and braking behavior on-road. Some reviews mention the suspension, while very capable, is still stiff and can transmit harshness on bumpy or broken pavement. Also, under panic braking or high-speed stops, the tall, wide TRD Pro can show undesired chassis movement. Weight and tire size limitations. The truck's size and weight restrict how large tires can be fitted without modifications. While factory gives 33-inch all-terrains, some off-roaders like 35-inch or larger will have to do aftermarket mods, with possible effects on gearing, clearance, etc. Comparison and context, where it stands. Compared to its rivals, the Ford Ranger Raptor, Chevrolet Colorado ZR2, Jeep Gladiator Rubicon or similar offerings, the 2026 Tacoma TRD Pro stacks up very well. Strengths versus rivals. Superior reliability. Per Toyota's reputation, strong dealer service network, excellent off-road equipment from the factory, and a hybrid powertrain giving strong torque numbers. Areas rivals may beat it. Some competitors may offer larger beds, higher payloads, or more off-road tech tuned for hardcore rock crawling, e.g. lower gearing, more aggressive tire options out of the box. Also, pricing might be more favorable in some rival trucks depending on features. Expert verdict. Is this finally a real off-road truck? Yes, with caveats. The 2026 Tacoma TRD Pro is probably the closest Tacoma has ever come to delivering true off-road capability straight from the showroom, without having to add aftermarket shocks, differential lockers, or tires just to be serious. The blend of hybrid torque, class-leading suspension components, extensive underbody protection, durable build, and modern comfort make it a strong all-rounder. However, real depends on how you define off-road. If your idea of serious off-road includes maximum bed utility, ultra-low gearing for crawling large rocks, or bulletproof durability after years of abuse in extreme environments, there will still be room for aftermarket tuning and possible compromise. But for most adventurers who want a truck that can handle trails, dirt roads, snow towing, and daily driving well, the 2026 TRD Pro hits the sweet spot. Bottom line, the 2026 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro is a significant leap forward. It takes what made Tacoma legendary, its ruggedness, its reliability, and adds modern power, refined comfort, and serious off-road credentials. For buyers who want a unit out of the box that can go deep into the wild without feeling like they're giving up civility on highway drives, this is perhaps the best Tacoma yet. If you're considering one, evaluate how often you'll truly be off-road versus how much you'll benefit from trail tech. Be ready for the higher upfront cost and fuel costs in tougher terrain. Accept the short bed limitation if hauling long items is an important use. Overall, Toyota has finally built a Tacoma that many off-road purists will respect. It's not perfect, but for the first time, Tacoma TRD Pro feels like a truck built for extremes, not just rugged looks. If you want a proven, capable, comfortable midsize truck ready for trail, this is the one.